We started the fire.
Yes, the fire rises.
How come you don't want me, man?
I have failed this city.
Today we face the monsters that are at our door and bring the fight to them. We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. This day we fight!
That's how winning is done.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Night Frenzy, where everything but Super Wonder is canon, and the topics, they're more like a set of guidelines than actual rules. Joining me on this crusade is the Lord of the Stub Toe, the Master of the Gimp Crusade. We have our Lord and Savior. What the heck? Sorry. You ready for a $30 super chat? Sure. What the heck is going on?
Our audience has started, I don't know, an AI.
I mean, are you trying to get me to eat a banana? I actually do have bananas in the refrigerator. I can eat a banana if you wanted me to.
That would throw me. I was like, bananas? Why?
Oh, I swear, if one more person posts a huge bunch of bananas, I will eat a banana on stream.
Don't tempt me.
No, don't tempt me. Oh, gosh. So, yeah, speaking of which, so the counter has been reset. If basically the next funding goal is I will... Okay! Okay! We will do that on the next Tuesday stream. It has been done, and I think I have to play it for the whole stream now. Because like $30 for that much, I might as well just play it for the whole entire freaking stream.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. Okay, it is done. Your fate is sealed.
No, the thing that I tried to get to happen actually happened. Fine.
Oh.
One moment, I will be right back, you effers.
The banana has won the fight.
Oh God! You are lucky that I actually have banana in my fridge right now that I can go grab. Like, you guys are lucky.
Oh,
Halt in the name of the banana.
Oh, in the name of the banana. Oh goodness.
All right. Oh God. I
You did.
it's a little green, but I'm sure it's fine.
Well, I mean, it's not an apple, so I doubt there's going to be arsenic or cyanide within it.
Oh, I have apples too. Can you tell I went grocery shopping the other day?
Just a touch, yeah.
All right, I think this one is a bit ripe. I probably should just let it sit there for a little bit, but Tell you what, I'm gonna go grab a knife.
Knife.
A knife.
Grabbing a knife?
I'm gonna grab a knife, my friend. Actually, I'll just cut it right here. It's easier. Oh God. Yeah, you guys can. I'm sure you guys can still hear me, but I'm over at the kitchen, just
Yeah, you're doing your thing.
Yeah. But how you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing fine. I got some writing done in a fanfic, even though I've got like 12.
That is good. Good. And I'm sorry for not being on cam, guys. It's just easier to cut the banana here than it would be there. Safety.
Well, yeah, but that's because you're using a lightsaber. You just don't want us to see it.
Yes. I'm totally using a lightsaber. Totally using a lightsaber right now. Yes. Especially since you guys can't confirm whether or not I'm actually using a lightsaber. Yes, I am using a lightsaber. And for anyone who's commenting, I will respond after I get back. It's just, like I said, it's just easier.
Yeah. Oh,
safer.
We get it. We get it. It's just Hooded Raven says, "Does that other emoji? Lol."
No. Bad Hooded Raven.
And Nemo just said, "Did you have it already downloaded?"
No, I still need to download it. All right, you know what? Screw it. I'm already up anyway. Might as well grab the hammer.
You got both. You got the banana and the object.
So, I did cut out the bananas, and I can actually eat them now. And
Proof. There we are.
And unlike the McDonald's CEO, I will swallow on stream. Sorry, the joke begged to be said.
Dude, the CEO did it to himself. Let's be real. I love my food. No, I'm not.
He called it product.
Oh yeah, I enjoy the product, and I'm not secretly sneaking it out of my mouth.
Yes, and it's not like it didn't cut or anything, but yeah.
Yeah.
It is a bit ripe. We probably could use a little more time to ripen up a little bit.
It could be worse. It could be made of wood.
So yeah, I didn't finish it. I'll just eat it on stream as we go.
Yeah, that's fine. Bit by bit, that's all that matters. I ate my.
By the way, this is water. This is water, guys.
I thought it was, the world's biggest supply of moonshine, but I guess not.
Oh my god. I told you I'd one day bring $30 for you to play those two games. Never give up on me. Nemo, I will never give you up. I will never turn around or hurt you.
Oh, God dang it, you and
Stop right there, Colonel Scum. Pay a court fine or get off Top Chat. Dude. There is no Top Chat because we're in the Restream studio ish kind of thing here.
Yeah, so I've got the chat as it's coming in.
By the way, Hood Raven, be careful. I do have the hammer, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Well, I mean, I definitely don't want you using the other side, so I will avoid talking about Claire Redfield for the next 5 hours.
Yes, this side, for those who don't know. I have both a band hammer and I have a horny hammer. Clunk!
Ouch.
So, first off, we got two kind of things we're going to talk about before we get into talking about the NES. So, first off, on Wednesday, I went and saw a movie with Thy Hooded Raven and his crew. It was the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and I had a great time. The movie, the discussion around this movie is really freaking weird. Is it absolute cinema? No, but it's entertaining. It's fun. Yes, the member berries were great. I liked the member berries. They were very tasteful. They were sweet. Star Fox is awesome. I actually think this movie is better than the first one. See, the problem I had with the first one was they just used a lot of licensed music, and I felt yeah. I gave it a 9 out of 10, but he gave it, his score is also fair in my opinion.
Yeah.
Here we go. But I didn't realize I actually didn't finish what I was saying. So the next funding goal to meet the minimum is if you guys can get me the minimum of 100 by the end of this month, I will do the one chip challenge on stream.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Pence said he would do it with me.
I don't even know what the one chip challenge is. So, good luck.
All right.
That and I don't have a camera so you guys can see it.
The best way I can explain the one chip challenge is there's a YouTuber.
Right.
All right. We are going to watch a video. We're going to react to a YouTube video. Let me just kind of pull it up. All right. This is a YouTuber named Bruceu. I do like to watch his video sometimes. This is his video on the one chip challenge.
So, well, this story's pretty embarrassing, but I'm gonna tell it anyways. And it's a story about the One Chip Challenge. And for those of you that don't know what the One Chip Challenge is, well, it's a single tortilla chip that's supposed to be the spiciest, most hottest tortilla chip in the world. Now, I didn't know anything about it until my wife brought it home from the store one day. Hey, I bought this spicy tortilla chip at Circle K for $9. Isn't that funny? What? You spent $9 on a single tortilla chip? No, that's not funny. What are you, nuts? I gotta say, this thing is a little intimidating to look at. I mean, it's packaged in a box that's shaped like a coffin. It's not very promising, but how bad can it be? I mean, I can handle spicy food pretty well. I mean, besides that time I had that extraordinarily hot jalapeno popper at Frickers that one time, and I had to excuse myself from the table before I cried in front of my wife. But that was a different story, all right? This is just a single tortilla chip we're talking about. But then one of our friends came over later that day, and he seen it on the counter and was like, whoa, is that the one chip challenge? Who's the fucking idiot that's about to eat that? Well, I was thinking about doing it. Why, is it really hot? Really hot? Huh. Well, let me just say that the heat is not the worst part about it. Well, with that cryptic-ass statement, I was in no hurry to do the one chip challenge. So that chip sat on the counter for a good, I don't know, 8 months or so. That is until one day, I made a little wager with one of our kids. And yes, side note, we do have kids. I don't like to bring them up in these shitty cartoons because, well, they're all over the internet, and there's a bunch of weirdo perverts out there. But with that being said, it's all their fucking fault that I ate this goddamn thing. Because you see, I made a bet that I would do the one chip challenge if a certain child sacked the quarterback at his next football game. Well, wouldn't you know, his little ass went all Michael Strahan the following Sunday, and now I'm in the kitchen staring down a fucking tortilla chip. And of course, everybody's crammed in the kitchen staring at me like I'm some kind of circus act, but I was still pretty confident at this point. I can handle hot stuff. I've chewed a stick of big red gum before. How much spicier can it be? Made with Carolina Reapers. Carolina Reapers? That sounds like a fucking XFL football team. I'm not afraid of that shit. So I take the chip out of the coffin, and I don't really know what I was expecting, but, well, this thing looks like a dried up triangular dog turd. And to prove it, here's a video of me eating it, and to my surprise, it fucking tastes like a triangular dried up dog turd. It is the nastiest thing I've ever tasted in my life. It was so bad, I felt like they should have had a warning on the box like, caution, this thing tastes like the roof of somebody's asshole. So like 15 seconds go by, and I have no heat whatsoever. I start thinking, maybe I got a dud. Maybe it's expired. Did I wait too long? What the hell happened? And just when I thought that... Oh, God. I can't breathe. Somebody give me a goddamn glass of milk. Needless to say, this chip is hotter than a stick of fucking big red gum, that's for sure. It is the hottest thing I've ever had in my life. At this point, everybody in the kitchen is just concerned about my general well-being. Here I am in the sink trying to hold it together and trying not to fucking cry like the Frickers incident all over again.
Are you okay?
Now, thankfully, the heat only lasts about 15 minutes or so. So once you hit that 15-minute mark, you're in the clear. Or so I thought. Because what I found out is that the heat doesn't go away. It just moves on down to your stomach. So now it feels like this goddamn chip is just hanging out down there, melting my insides with a hairdryer. Now how am I going to solve this conundrum? Well, I'll tell you what I did. I fucking ate an ice cream cone. Seemed like a good idea at the time. It seemed like that ice cream cone would go down there and start beating that chip's ass. And that seemed to be the case until my stomach was like... Yeah, apparently that ice cream cone wasn't beating the chip's ass. It was fucking playing patty cake with it instead. Now all of a sudden, I get these stomach pains out of nowhere, and they are debilitating. I'm laying on the couch making my peace with God. Take me now, pretty please. Now eventually dinner time rolls around. On this particular night, we were just so happy to have a big old pan of lasagna. Now I know what you're thinking. He wouldn't eat lasagna on top of an ice cream cone, on top of a bunch of milk with a fucking devil chip inside of him. That wouldn't make any sense. Well, you're wrong because I ate a big ass fucking plate of it. My stomach at this point was like,
I mean, it's
what
lasagna.
What are you trying to ruin us? I'd have a better chance of digesting a fucking alarm clock than any of this shit. So I eat a thick ass piece of lasagna. And to my surprise, the stomach cramps go away. Oh my God, it's over. I did it. But wait a minute, there's more. A lot more? So much more. Because at this point, the chip transfers over to my intestines, and my intestines were like, no thank you, you can go fuck yourself with that, and promptly sends it right to my asshole. Now, I don't know if you've ever had the pleasure of an on-fire butthole before. Let me tell you, it's not as fun as it sounds. For the next 45 minutes, my ass transforms into like a fucking malfunctioning flamethrower. And of course, it's noisy as hell in there. There's no way I could be discreet at this point. Sounds like there's fucking 14 people taking a shit at once in there. Are you all right? Should I call the cops? The whole time I'm sitting there, all I can think about is, oh, that's why they put the chip in a coffin, because the coffin is for your asshole afterwards. Now I get it. So after a very unpleasant, very emotional trip to the bathroom, it's finally over. And I'm so pissed off at this point. I'm just like yelling a stream of obscenities at the toilet, taking all my anger out on it. Fuck you, you fucking punk-ass tortilla chip! Maybe you guys should go play Nintendo or something. So that's the one chip challenge. For anybody that's interested, I highly recommend it, especially if you have a good 8 hours that you just can't find anything to do. Clear out an afternoon because it's not so much the one chip challenge, it's more like the one chip all fucking day ordeal. But I did survive it, and more importantly, I understand why the heat is not the worst part of the whole goddamn thing. The end.
Bruce.
That is what awaits for me. After watching that video again, I'm thinking, I maybe I should up it to $200, but I feel like I've already like
you committed. You committed.
And now because of Nemo, we're already a third of the way there, you fucker.
I am not going to be boosting this to that point. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sadistically torture you. Although watching that video was entirely hilarious.
So yeah, that's Bruce too. I like him as a YouTuber. He's funny.
Oh yeah, that's funny as hell.
Oh God. That's what awaits me. Yeah. So I'm trying to think of I'm trying to think of a segue. He's like 100% accurate. I've done it. I'll boost you, mother effer.
Watch him put this challenge on X, and 5 million people just donate money.
Oh gosh, no, no.
Do it.
The only good thing about it is that Penn said he'd do it with me. So at the very least, while I'm in agony, I will have the pleasure of knowing that C.A. Pence is also in agony.
Yeah.
Oh, my butthole hurts so bad, but I also know Pence's butthole is also hurting, so that makes it kind of okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, God. That's the thing.
But I do have some good news to share. Let me go grab her.
Yes, let's move from the pain and suffering to something happy.
Yes. Hey, girl. Some people want to say hi to you. So, 1 year ago today, I went to a pet show at the Taylortown Trade Center in Taylor, Michigan. And I found her. I found this little lady. 1 second, I need to look something up. Can rats eat? Yes, rats can eat safely. Right. All right, so rats can eat bananas. So this little portion of banana, she's gonna get it. That's gonna be her treat.
Nice.
Pence food colors a normal chip. That bastard. That bastard. So, I've had this little lady for about a year, and she has been the delight. She has been nothing but awesome. Rats live on average between 2 to 3 years, so we're reaching the halfway point of her life. She's been really healthy, so hopefully that continues. But she's a year and a half old, so if everyone could wish her a happy birthday in the chat, I would appreciate it. But I'm gonna give her birthday present right now. Hey, good girl, you want it?
She's all,
Yep.
yes.
Look at her.
She's all, thank you. Oh my god.
All right. I'm gonna take her back to her so she can. Sorry, I'm trying not to, show my butt crack on stream. So.
Yeah, no, I get that. Wise decision. Wise decision. You're not my
She
twin
has
brother.
her banana. She has her birthday treat. She is a happy ratty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. So, yeah. Happy birthday, Charcoal, you girl.
Yep.
We love you.
Absolutely.
Oh well, that went on a little
A little long,
but it was fun.
oh yeah.
This little life of mine, I'm gonna let it show, let it grow. What's worse is it's a perfectly innocent thing, but because I'm perpetually gutter brained,
You're not alone.
I swear sometimes you guys do this stuff to make me read it, and it's just like you want me to get to the part where it gets in. You want
The innuendo is just
early
there.
to say, "Oh, Hooded Raven, come on, man." From now on, I need to like turn off my cam if I'm going to exit like that.
That's possible.
He's like, "What?"
What?
So let's get on to the main topic here. The
Yes.
Nintendo Entertainment System, or the NES, or NES, as some people strangely call it.
Yeah.
That's something like the NES pronunciation. That's something I didn't start hearing until like the late 2000s.
Yeah, I've never heard it until just now, and I'm like, why?
What's wrong with the song? There's nothing really wrong with the song. It's a me problem, Nemo. It's a me problem.
Yeah, it's a him problem. I have a brain that's similar. I enjoyed it. It was actually kind of funny.
Nemo, I do need to say though, Zerkand will actually have to wait till the week after, because this week is Penn's Takeover, but the week afterwards we'll do Zerkand. I just remembered, so I just wanted to kind of remind him while it's still here.
Yeah.
But well, I'm trying to think, like, I don't know, but like, so the NES.
Yeah. My first gaming system actually at age 7. So I played it from age 7 until about 13. Or no, whenever I got a Nintendo, but that was at home, not at my grandparents.
Penn's Takeover. Oh, Nemo. Probably because because I'm like monetized. The way I make money, the way I try to like incentivize people is, have a takeover stream to where if you can get me to the $100, which is the minimum. Oh, Nemo, C.A. Pence, who's the co-host on Tuesdays. Yeah,
it's C.A. Pence.
So he will be taking over the stream on Tuesday. He'll be playing Resident Evil Village, but he'll have the Fly Swatter mod. Jason, are you familiar with this?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna take the answer of no just to play it safe. Because more than likely I don't know.
It's a thing I've been doing for a while.
Yeah,
but,
he's been doing it for about I want to say a year almost.
Yeah, I've been monetized for about a year, so that sounds right. So this is the Fly Swatter mod for RE Village. So yeah, that it is.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
Yes, and that's what we have to look forward to on Tuesday. Oh god, that's gonna be a good stream.
Yeah, but about NES, I had it for a good stretch of my life,
Mm-hmm.
and I had fun with it.
I had fun with it too. Growing up, we had an NES at at my house, and then my grandma had an Atari 2600. So like, I actually did kind of grow up with an Atari. That was like my one at my grandmother's house, which is weird because like I was playing it like early to mid 90s. So it came out in 77. You got to realize, like let's say like 94. I'll be playing it. That console at the time was maybe less than 20 years old. Just to kind of put that in perspective.
Yeah, I was doing that math in my head. Yeah, it's a little less than 20
Do you want to
years.
know what console is 20 years old this year? At the time that I was playing the Atari 2600, it was less old than the PS3 is now.
PS3 is 20 years old.
2006. 2006.
Wow.
The PS3 was launched in Japan November 11th, 2006.
Wow. I am shocked. I was thinking it was 15 years old.
Yeah.
Boy, was my math wrong. When did you steal my brain?
And so here's the other thing too. Let's say let's use a 94 and I'm playing the NES. If the NES, let's say the NES agreed upon came out in 85. Okay. They did test markets then. So that would make it 9 years old at that time.
Wow. The origin of Pong.
So the Nintendo Switch was launched March 3rd, 2017. So the NES was roughly as old as the Nintendo Switch is now.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, I mean, I guess we can kind of touch this topic. There's only one game that people both love and hate from the NES.
Color My Dinosaur?
Almost. Duck Hunt.
I don't think there's really hate for it. It's just kind of a meme of like, I want to shoot that effing dog.
Yeah, that's about it. That's about it.
So it's not really hatred for the game. It's just more like hatred for one singular character.
Yeah, the most. I mean, if you put that dog on a list of which character is most hated, and you just put a list of other most hated characters, I think that dog would still win number one for now.
Yeah. What's funny is, like I was active in like the internet, like video game retro communities in like the early 2010s, and like the NES was everywhere. Like it was like, we found one of them.
We found one of them. Okay, you hate Duck Hunt. Fair enough. Fair enough, Black Reaper. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
fair enough, my friend. But yeah, but like nowadays, I don't know. There doesn't really seem to be as much fanfare for the NES. I mean, it's there. People talk about it, but like, I don't know. I think it's kind of a thing where it's like as time goes on, the people who are like really big into a console, they age out or they just don't on online spaces as much anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it used to be like I remember in like 2012, like you had some people talk about. I think GameCube really didn't blow up until like late 2010s, I would believe.
Yeah, I will second that opinion. I loved it, but I had to sell it to get, I don't know, PS2 or whatever.
And PS2 really didn't blow up until I'd say like 2020s, because like even like early to mid 2010s, PS2 games were like really cheap. Obviously, you had your expensive ones.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
I tended to stay around the low or mid range. I would wait weeks or months before I picked up a game until it got cheap.
Well, my thing was in the 2010s, I was a big like game hunter, which was the style at the time, kind of thing. Like, like the Goodwills, the garage sales, because that was back when like you could still go to like Goodwill and garage sales and find decent deals.
Yeah.
I still say, okay, I'm actually gonna save that. That's the word for the GameCube episode. But yeah, I feel like the NES has aged pretty well. I'd say the gameplay is still really good.
Yeah.
Graphically, like the game still looks fine. They're a bit dated.
Yeah.
I would say like Super Nintendo games have aged the best.
I will second that opinion. I will. That's when graphics got a little better. I won't say amazingly better, but just better.
I guess you can beat Duck Hunt 99 levels, but can you beat the clay targeting minigame, my friend?
Oh, no, I can't. You had to remind me of that part of Duck Hunt. Oh my god, that part was irritating as hell to me. My brother had no problems with it. I did.
Jason, do you remember kind of like in the 90s and 2000s how Mario Brothers Duck Hunt was so freaking common? You could just like get them for a penny.
Yes, I do remember that.
Like you could literally wallpaper your room with those cartridges.
Mm-hmm. You could.
Oh god, don't make me irritated now. Oh, we wouldn't like Black Reaper Kai when he's
no,
angry.
we wouldn't do that because the next thing you know, you're giving $100 straight to him to do the one-chip challenge.
Why would I do that?
No. I'm talking to Black Reaper Kai giving you $100 to do the one-chip challenge.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Why would he ever do that?
Black Reaper Kai is a benevolent god. He wouldn't do that to me.
No, he would not do that to you. Now, Chelsea Woohoo, however, she might, just to sit there and giggle.
He has no such scruples. There's not really any beating Duck Hunt. They're just enjoying your time with it.
Yeah, I've never beaten Duck Hunt. I've never gotten past, I think, level 8.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing about like NES games is that was still the era where a lot of games were designed with like more of an arcade mentality.
Yeah, I will agree with that. A lot of it is still arcade-like or arcade light, whichever terminology you prefer.
So, by the way, speaking of Duck Hunt, I'm a horrible demon god. What are you talking about? I show no leniency. All right,
fair. Oh god, game A, game B, game C.
Says you. I will try to beat it. All right, I don't think you can, Black Reaper Kai, but prove me wrong.
Oh yeah, prove us wrong.
Easy enough.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, it starts slow, but then it speeds up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried shooting dog. John Wick is gonna have words with you, Hoodoo.
So did I. This dog is not the friendliest.
So this is the one dog where if you shoot it, John Wick will be like, you know what? Yeah, fine. Fuck that dog. I get you, bro. This is the one dog that John Wick won't be mad at you for shooting.
Exactly.
All right, let me speed it up.
Gosh. Oh my gosh.
Trying to get to a point where like they miss.
I don't think they will.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. But the reality is, not many people got that good.
What happens if you shoot the dog in Duck Hunt? That is such a fake video.
Yeah. No, that is you can't. Trust me. I tried multiple times.
Ah, screw you, dog. Screw you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh god.
Oh, this dog.
That's why because he mocked you.
Yeah, I mean, just seeing that brought all that irritation back, even though I wasn't playing. But yeah, that is the one game that most people, while they loved it, there was that one character everybody hates.
Oh gosh.
Now here's the question, which is worse? That dog or Navi?
I'd say Navi, because at least Navi's trying to help you.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. you know, kind of thing. Like, yeah, it's annoying, but at least Navi's still trying to help you.
Yeah, fair. The dog just mocks you.
Yeah, because it's like you already know you failed, so it's rubbing salt on the wound kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now if games say you suck when you die, that irritate me. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why, Resident Evil, the original ending is you died. While, oh man, it wasn't so annoying.
Black Reaper Kai, don't make me, sir. Do not make me.
But yeah, I will say this about the NES. Its games were entertaining to a overwhelming degree.
Yeah, they're a bit limiting in one note, but they were pretty good. And oh gosh, I was like like NES music still to this day is really good.
Yeah. I don't remember all the games I played. All I remember is there was a garbage bag full of them, over 100 that we had. Granted, my grandparents had 9 grandkids to satiate, and each one had their own taste. So.
Yeah. But seriously, try and listen to this and not be like, oh, this is so good. That still hits so well.
That's a nice little tempo, good little music. It's amazing what they could do with what they had back then.
I'm on victory road. I will soon be the champion of Kanto. You can do it, sir. You can
do it. Definitely. But yeah, this...
Yeah, this is Final Fantasy.
Yeah, the original. Nice. A game I never played, actually. Sad, but true.
I think I played it on like the Game Boy Advance. I think I did. Dragon Warrior.
Nice.
Ghosts and Goblins is one of those games where it's like, I hate you, but god dang, your music is good.
I never played that one, ironically, so maybe that's why I didn't know about it. Huh.
I mean, it's got a couple different names like Super Ghouls and Ghosts and whatnot.
Yeah, possible. Maybe I played it and just don't remember. Could be a number of reasons.
But yeah, just take a listen.
What?
So yeah, that theme is iconic.
Yeah, I'll believe it. Maybe I played this. I just...
All right, I'm gonna say this. This is what I'm about to say is about to be really freaking cringe, but it's kind of true. Ghosts and Goblins was the Dark Souls of its day. Oh,
I'll agree with that to an extent. I might actually have to get that game and actually play it in modern day on my PC. But I would agree. Just on impulse by seeing the gameplay that you showed me.
see, a lot of the like the enjoyment of an NES game was the getting good portion, because yeah, you can beat Contra in a half hour if you know what you're doing. But the thing is, to be able to get to the point where you can beat Contra in a half hour, that's like 10, 20, 30 hours of playing the game and learning everything.
Yeah, learning patterns, learning all of it.
So while technically the gameplay is 30 minutes, a lot of the NES games operated under the assumption of you play it, you die a lot, you learn the patterns, and then you learn to avoid them.
Yeah, you learn to avoid it. That was my method through Mario 1. Learn the patterns, get it good, and then you can beat it. I never did, but I understood the method.
Yeah.
Looking at my hands, you failed me horrifically. The both of you.
Yeah, you want to talk about iconic? Here's another game that's iconic with an iconic intro. Oh!
Ow, boo.
You bastard! I wanted to listen to music for a second.
No.
I was about ready. I was so ready to rock out.
Yeah, exactly. And then he just hit start. How dare you?
Yeah.
I've probably played that game maybe once. I don't know. But the problem back then as well that I'm gonna note it, or I'm noticing about myself, I should say, is even though I had hundreds of games, there was only like 5 or 6 that I regularly played over and over.
Yeah, that's like most people with like the NES and like Super Nintendo is like most people had kind of like the same 5 core games, and then like maybe a few others here or there.
Yeah.
But Hood of Raven, if you remember, I kind of freaked out over like the Rob the Robot stuff. This is an explanation of Rob the Robot, in case you didn't know what it is.
There was a robot attachment for the Nintendo system. It worked with 2 games, and one of them was called Gyromite. When I press up on the controller, the robot's arms move up. In this game, he plays with the gyroscope. Let's check it out.
The problem with Fire Red.
Yeah. What the hell?
He could even play by himself with an NES controller by pushing these buttons.
Yeah, this is like
Well,
only in the
robot's
original
definitely
era.
a classic piece of retro gaming history.
Yeah, Rob was really only for like the original like first few years of the NES because like here's the thing about the NES, okay? So like I don't know if you guys have heard of the like the video game crash of '84
I've heard about it.
That did in like Atari and television and whatnot. The NES came in after that. So the way they got it back in is they marketed as a toy. That's why the NES was made to look like a VCR, and also the NES cartridges are made to look like tapes. Because if you ever open up an NES cartridge, it barely takes up half the space in there. Like half of it is literally just air.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
But then maybe again, that's why the Breath of Life worked on the game, because it had a lot of air. I am bad.
Leave now and never come back.
Okay.
So, Jason, the family computer or Famicom,
Yeah.
which is what the NES is based off of, these are what the carts look like.
Oh, wow. I never knew any of this.
So here's a picture with a Famicom cart in comparison to an NES cart.
Wow.
Sadly, Huda Raven, I was not rich. My family was not rich enough to have a Power Glove. They haven't done physical and special. Yeah, that wasn't until Gen 4, Black Reaper.
Yeah, I
Fun fact: a lot of the early NES games were literally just Famicom carts, and they just had a little converter in them. So like certain I think it's like a black box, and it's like the 5-screw NES games. Some of them have a Famicom converter in them.
Oh, never knew that. Maybe I had some in my hands and just never knew it.
Yeah, it's just like one of those. All right, here we go. Here, I got some pictures before it pulled up. Yeah, that's kind of like how it looked like inside.
Wow. All right. I believe it.
Yeah, so that's the converter, and that's a Famicom game. And even then, like, look how much space there is there.
A lot of space. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Fair point. Interesting things to learn. You learn something new every day. What do you know? Am I sounding too old manish?
No, it's fine. We're talking about the NES. I mean, this is
yeah.
old man territory.
Oh, well, thank you. Hooded Raven. Wow. Don't forget that was a
Cassette.
Cassette. Wow, I've never seen that word spelled out in decades. Thank you. Cassette. Recorder called
Famicom. Famicom data recorder.
Huh. Really?
Well, that's another thing is, the NES era was kind of the golden age of accessories.
I believe it. I believe it. The Power Glove.
You lived through that. I mean, I'm sure you own a couple of them.
I did. The only thing I didn't own was the Power Glove. And the robot, obviously, because I've already said that. But I had a lot of the accessories, which got sold off later by my dad. So.
All right, so we're gonna be dancing close to the line here. So, if you're watching this on the replay and this scene suddenly gets skipped, I do apologize.
Yes. We're getting into.
I love the reverence they give it in the scene.
Yeah.
Look at the music.
Power glove.
If anyone and anyone who has tried to use a power glove or at least watched the AVGN episode, they do not work very well.
No, I was about to say, as much reverence as they show it in the movie, it did not work like that at all. I've seen enough videos about it versus not having it.
Yeah, Famicom had 3D. One sec, I'm getting a battery low notification. I'm gonna transfer over. Just give me this is why I like that my headphone has an auxiliary out, so the battery low, I just plug it in. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I got a similar setup. My headset is actually probably charged at this point. Yeah. It's got a USB plug that I can just throw in there and charge it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the Power Glove, it looked cool. I'm not saying it didn't. It just didn't.
Oh, it very much did look cool. I've seen them in person. You know.
Yeah.
I remember one time at a local game store, they got one in, and one of the guys was literally wearing it all night. Like, one of the guys who worked there was like wearing it all night. They could not take it off.
Well,
He's
yeah.
a robot.
He's a robot. No.
And then you had like the NES Max, NES Advantage controllers.
Yeah. I mean, there were so many accessories in that system. There's no way I could remember them all.
Like literally everyone I knew had a Game Genie.
Yes, I definitely had that. I had a Game Genie for the Nintendo, Super Nintendo. Well, you couldn't get it for PlayStation, but...
Well, no, by the time PlayStation, you had stuff like Game Shark and Action Replay. Same thing, just different companies.
Yeah, different companies. Functioned completely different, too.
Yeah.
Man.
What are some of your favorite NES games?
My favorite, it's the one that has the snakes. I forget what it's fucking called. You just played as one of two snakes and you walked around or slithered around, whatever.
Snake.
And I to this day can never remember its name, but I loved that game. I played that one regularly. I know that much.
I'm going to be basic and I'm just going to say Mario 3.
Mario 3 would be my number 2.
As much of a Zelda fan as I am, I never really could get into the ones on the NES.
I'm the same. I had them. I had Legend of Zelda 1, 2, and maybe 3. But I never played them regularly, even though I enjoyed them when I did.
Yeah. See, the problem is I was really, really young when like the NES was in the household, so we only had like the basic games. I would say it wasn't really until later on when we got the PlayStation and also when I got the Game Boy that I really started to explore the library of the console on my own terms. It also helped that like at the time, rental stores were big, and so you kind of like you could explore like. But yeah, rental stores were even big back then. Yeah. God, I miss the idea of rental stores.
Yeah, I do too.
I do think there's a bit of a glazing on them because they weren't perfect. Anyone who lives through the era knows the pain. I remember this one time where I rented Crash Team Racing from my local Blockbuster. And we returned it on time. And they still hit us with a $15 late fee.
Really? I never had that experience, but I've had the late fee experience. Trust me, I have.
Yeah. So see, the thing for me is growing up, we didn't get a Blockbuster here in my town until like the late 90s. Like I'm talking like 98, 99. So growing up, there was a different one. It was called Mammoth Video. That was like my rental store growing up.
Well, I didn't. My city had Blockbuster long before I experienced it. But up until that point, I was
Did I just
living.
hear a scream in the background?
They're watching a video.
All right, I was about to say, Jason, are you an axe murderer?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh. No.
Hood Raven. If you kill Jason enough times, he will become an axe murderer.
Yeah.
But the problem is, he's going to be solely focused on killing you.
Oh, the baby.
Revenge.
Yeah. No, what is it? I didn't get Blockbuster until I moved in with my grandparents. Actually. HBO actually created their own rental part of their
Really?
store. Yeah.
I
And then
was not aware of that.
And then that became Hollywood Video.
Oh, yeah, because I was going to mention Hollywood Video.
Mhm.
Because that was kind of like the competitor. Because basically there was Blockbuster as a national chain, and then the other national chain was Hollywood Video. That was like the competitor. That was like the Pepsi to Blockbuster's Coke.
Yeah, exactly. And then when I moved into my grandparents, they weren't that far from a Blockbuster. So that's when I started using Blockbuster, and I loved it.
Yeah, I'm a little under level for the first, or everyone is under level for the Elite Four Black River Guy, so you're good.
I know the pain.
Yeah, I remember when the Blockbuster opened. It was flashy. It was nice. It looked really nice in there. They had more of a selection, but they were a lot more expensive. So
Oh yeah,
I actually still use the older rental services because it was more comfy.
it was more comfy and cheaper. I get it. I only used Blockbuster because I had the money to do it.
What's funny is that the Mammoth video store actually lasted because I think my local Blockbuster closed around 07 when most of them were closing. But the Mammoth Video lasted for another 10 years. Because a really nice couple ended up buying the store, and they were the last Mammoth Video ever. They were really great people. They introduced them to a lot of cool stuff.
Oh, nice.
I think they closed it around 2017, 2018, because they were well, we still have a clientele, but they just figured it was time. And oh my God, their timing was perfect because they closed it right before COVID. So they were still, they were still kind of they still had a decent business, but they still closed it. Oh my God, their timing was so good.
That's perfect timing.
Oh, we got Happy Dino. Happy Dino. What's your favorite NES game? Dig Dug. I actually love Dig Dug just in general.
I never played that game actually. I feel bad.
Really?
Yeah. This is my first time hearing about that game. Ironically.
Wait, Dig Dug?
Dig Dug, yeah.
No. No. I do not believe that.
I know. When I say this, I had over 100 games, but that game was not.
Dig Dug is an arcade classic from the early 80s. I do not believe you.
Maybe I knew about it and forgot. I mean, that's also a possibility. My mind is a black hole.
Oh God.
Which means don't crack open my skull.
I'm thinking about cracking open your skull. Holy crap, dude. You've never heard of Dig Dug.
You're going to have to show me the game. Maybe I've played it.
I'm already working on it. I'm already pulling up a video. I feel like once you see gameplay of it, be oh, that game. This is the arcade version from 1982. Come on, Jason. You've seen this game before.
I have. I just never put two and two together. That's what this is.
My favorite NES game is Pac-Man or Tetris. Favorite NES game. See, the funny thing is, I like Tetris and Pac-Man, but I prefer other versions.
Yeah.
Like, and Game Boy Tetris is my favorite version. Short summary, Jason. You're an asshole who lands on a planet who don't know anything about life forms, so you blow them up. Literally blowing them up.
Yes, exactly. Which is why I was in here in 1982 in this form. You guys are just gonna win this round.
I've always loved playing Dig Dug. It's pretty fun. You know, the classic arcade games, that's the one I enjoy.
Yeah, I've definitely seen and or played that game at some point.
Okay, quick aside. What are some of your favorite classic arcade games?
Oh, God. Honestly, for me, it's going to be Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat.
No, older.
Older? Oh, God. I don't think I can remember that far back.
Come on, man. Come on.
I'm trying.
Like, I'm trying to ask, like, 80s arcade games. That's mostly what we're trying to do here.
80s arcade games? I know I played them. Area 51, if that counts.
That's 90s, but that is a good game. I played that as well.
I'm trying to remember that far back. I know I played them as a kid. I would go up to the arcade.
This is one of my favorites.
Oh, Galactica.
I never really played much Space Invaders as a kid, but I did play a lot of Galaga.
Yeah, I did that one or Space Invaders. It all depended on which system was there.
Asteroids is a lot of fun. Oh God, I love me some Asteroids.
Maybe I played that one too. Hard to say.
You played Asteroids because Asteroids dates back to the 70s.
And then I probably played it and just don't remember.
What I liked about Asteroids, couldn't stand the game. I died with the first level. Which one are you talking about, Hood Raven?
Probably Galaga.
I mean, most people did, so there's no shame in that, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
What I liked about Asteroids is it had kind of like this, had a nice little gravity system to it.
Really?
It's like if you played this game, Jason. You played it.
Oh, I played this game, yes.
But I will say probably my favorite classic arcade game, Ms. Pac-Man. I love Ms. Pac-Man. Like, regular Pac-Man is good, but I love the speed of Ms. Pac-Man. Because like, Ms. Pac-Man almost requires, like, a twitch. You got to be, like, really quick with it. So you got to be, like, it's almost... I like it because I like certain games that force me to not think. Because, like, as an autistic person, you're always, like, anything that can get you to focus, you know, kind of thing, I love it. I enjoy it a lot because it's like you just kind of do it on reflex, and it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, because you're requiring your body to take over.
But seriously, look, I love the speed of Miss Pac-Man. Okay, this person's kind of playing a little bit weird, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm
not trying to hide you, prick.
They're using it to hide.
So Ms. Pac-Man is faster than Mr. Pac-Man. Wow, that's a roll. Oh God, he went there.
Hit him with a hammer. You know which side. God dang it. Oh, that was a good one.
So this next section we will get copyright struck for, but I just want to play a quick snippet while we're kind of on the Pac-Man segment.
Yeah, we're on borrowed time, but yeah. The algorithm. It breathes. If that's even possible.
All right, I can only play a very quick segment. If we're lucky, you know, but this segment probably will get muted.
Oh,
This song is such a bop. I love it.
yeah, it is.
Waka 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 waka.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what else is good? Good Atari Missile Command. Yes, okay. I remember, whenever the topic of video games would come up, my mom would always be like, "I'm a Missile Command queen," and you know what? I believe her.
You know what? I wouldn't doubt that.
Oh gosh. Probably one of my favorite Atari games that I love to play. I love an NES game. We're just talking about Atari games. That's just how it goes. Is I love Defender.
Bender.
Um,
Never played that one. Hell, I didn't have an Atari, to be honest. A friend may have, but I did not.
Defender was such a fun game. I remember. I love that game. Happy Dino. I'll send you a link to the song if you want to check it out.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. Look how cool this is.
Dude. Even though it's just bare basics and graphics, that looks entertaining.
Your Nintendo stream has been hijacked by Atari nostalgia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about games that are like 30, 40 years old at this point. I know about Pac-Man Fever. Yeah. I just realized the joke my dad made about a long time ago when I was a kid talking about in meeting Miss Pac-Man's dots.
Oh God. That line's making me giggle.
I'd love to give Miss Pac-Man a power pellet, and she can munch on my Twizzler.
Nick, hit yourself with the hammer. Oh, out.
There.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh man, I'm trying to avoid all the dirty thoughts and jokes that are going through my head. No.
Bad.
Bad, Jason. Bad, Jason.
But kind of getting back. Let's see here. You know what's a great NES game? Donkey Kong. It's a cereal. Its cereal was made by Purina. Do you remember? That kind of reminds me. Do you remember the Nintendo cereal system? Thank you,
No.
thank you, Dino. I
No,
really appreciate you.
Maybe I did as a kid, but I don't remember it at all. Not even a little bit.
All right, so here we go.
Nintendo. It's for breakfast now. Nintendo. It's a cereal. Wow. Nintendo. Super Mario Chunks. Nintendo. In a fruit flavored crunch. Nintendo. Here's Zelda too. Nintendo. It's very good news. Nintendo. You just can't lose. Nintendo cereal system is a super part of this nutritious breakfast. Nintendo. Two cereals in one. Wow.
Are you okay, sir?
Yeah. Maybe I had that. Maybe I didn't. That's a long time ago.
Okay, since we're talking about '80s cereal, there's one I do feel compelled to bring up, which this is going to be a nostalgia bomb for Jason, and I do apologize.
Who's teaming up with a good balanced breakfast?
Teaming up with Mr. T cereal that's getting on the team that knows how cool breakfast can be. You get a crispy corn taste with a touch of brown sugar. Teaming up with Mr. T.
It's cool.
Teaming up with Mr. T. Golden sweet crispy tea.
Are you okay, sir?
Yeah. All I got a question is, who's the fool?
Did you ever have that cereal?
Yeah.
How was it?
From what I remember, very sweet, and I probably enjoyed it.
Okay. Well, cool. So you never had the Nintendo Sierra system, though?
No. Maybe I did, but you're asking me to remember back to when I was age 5 and 6.
Yeah, we're asking you to like reach back like 30, 35 years. I 40 years, maybe even.
Yeah. Almost. One more year and it'll be 40 years even.
Fun fact about the NES: Nintendo themselves were in repairs for it until 2007 due to its popularity. Only stopped to them. Oh man, that is cool, actually.
Ow.
Batman is the most dark cereal mascot with his Batman cereal. It's in the box. His parents were murdered. Oh, whoa!
Batman.
Wow.
Yes, those younger than I that are watching this video. Yep. That's how the 80s were. Nobody cared. I mean, my family was watching horror movies like Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street with a 6-year-old in the same room. So yeah, that tracks.
I'm not an 80s kid. I'm a 2000 Gen Z who loves gaming history. I'm a 90s kid, all right? So like I was born in 87. I don't remember any of this, all right? I'm a 90s kid. I claim the 90s as my own. I'm a 90s kid, 2000s teen. That's who I am. All right?
Yeah, I'm the oldest one here. I'm what some call a Zennial. I was born so close to Gen X, I might as well be it, even though I'm a millennial.
I'm probably what's considered an elder millennial. I think that's kind of my I'm elder millennial because like I'm 87, kind of thing. So, can we remember the horrible NES game called Ghostbusters?
Yes,
Oh,
I actually played.
I mean, there's so many terrible NES games.
Yeah, but that one was. I won't say it was an ET scenario, but it wasn't the best.
I mean, ET if ET is rock bottom, then this is like then Ghostbusters is like maybe a 0.5, 0.7.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm gonna ask this question. I don't know why.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Make good choices, sir.
I'm gonna do it. I know you don't like AI, but I'm gonna ask it.
Oh, dude, come on. I told you to stop.
All right, fine. I'll ask the general internet. If the ET game was rated today,
It would be rated E for everyone. There's really, not really anything. I can't.
what? No. I'm gonna ask what score would it get?
I think I remember. Oh, I played this on the Atari, on the Apple II, in like the mid '90s. I remember playing this. Seriously, I'm 26, and most of my '80s knowledge comes from the internet. Secondhand knowledge. See, I'm kind of like with you, Happy Dino. I'm the youngest of 3. So, like, my oldest sister was born in 1980. Middle sister was born in 1983. I was born in 1987. So, I had older sisters. And I listened to a lot of their music, watched a lot of their things. Like, I remember growing up, they always made me watch Punky Brewster. They got the music down, I'll say that much.
All right, the general internet says that ET would score 64 or 67 out of 100.
That's a little bit higher than I thought it would, actually.
That's too high.
Oh, look, some jackass named Phoenix Press is talking about the NES as well. Should we watch their stream?
Yeah, we should.
But you don't cross the streams.
Oh, you went there.
We're not gonna cross the streams. That would just be weird.
That would
watching my own stream while streaming.
I'm fairly certain somebody else has done that for fun.
Oh, I am certain. God dang it. So yeah, like we'll be talking about the Super Nintendo next week. So like I don't want to like talk about that, but if you want to keep talking about like Atari and 80s stuff,
no,
we can.
That's where we're at. I
mean,
mean,
we're kind of in like an 80s mindset. So
yeah, I mean, the Atari was good. I'm not going to deny that, but it killed itself.
Did it though? it had a really successful run. So the Atari came out in '77, and if it died in '84, that's a 70-year run. And then
Yeah.
it came back in the late '80s and was around for a little bit longer after that. So
Yeah.
I don't really want to say the 2600 was a failure. If anything, I'd argue it's a success.
I'll grant that. I think what killed it was, I don't want to say ET again. It overextended itself, or it tried to go too big.
I would argue the NES lived its life, and it was already kind of like starting to peter out. Because remember, they had introduced the 5200 as its replacement by the time the crash happened.
Okay, that's fair.
It's just and they were already developing the 7800 when it died. It just so happened the 5200 was a seeming pile of crap.
Okay, that kind of makes sense.
But enough said. I played Dragon Quest on the Game Boy Color. Airdick Trilogy is so good. Yeah, I have Dragon Quest 2D HD on Steam, and I'll probably be getting 1 and 2 at some point. But yeah, I played Dragon Quest 1 on the Game Boy Color. Oh god, those games are so good. Yeah, have you ever played They Die? Yeah. Well, it's basically because you didn't have to have any sort of licensing fee to publish games on the Atari 2600. Yes, it led to Activision, and they made amazing games for 2600, but also led to Custer's Revenge. Jason, are you familiar with Custer's Revenge?
I'm familiar with it. That's one of the games that gets brought up. That is one of the worst games ever made.
Yeah, I can't show it on stream, but I am. Let's see here. I will post gameplay. Oh god, I'm looking at it right now. It's terrible. I will post this in the Discord.
Yeah, fair enough.
So if anybody who post it in Game Room, there we go. So if anyone wants to see Custer's Revenge gameplay, it is in the Discord right now. Maybe it won't commenting a little bit, but you're on 3 TVs in my house right now because I'm cleaning. What?
He doesn't want to miss the stream, man. He doesn't want to miss the stream.
Don't want to miss a thing. I don't want to miss one troll. I don't want to miss one solid.
Oh my gosh.
But who's heard of the Star Wars game for the NES in Japan?
Never, to be honest.
Because they did release ones in America, but the one in Japan it's pretty interesting. I love OG Dragon Warrior US Dragon Quest commercial. Fun fact: Dragon Quest had to change its name to Dragon Warrior stateside first due to. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. The first game to have the Dragon Quest title was Dragon Quest VIII on the PS2, if I remember correctly. So yeah, it took them that long to get the name back.
Wow.
So here we go.
I never played this game as well. Oh wait, this is the Star Wars game. Yeah, I never played that. Oh my gosh.
Right.
I just a depraved child.
Well, this was in Japan, so.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I forgot you said that line.
Yeah, but there's one particular moment that everyone who talks about this game. Where the frick is it? So basically, you fight Darth Vader, and the Jawa Sandcrawler.
Okay.
And that's not even the weirdest thing. Let me I think I got the moment. Music had to be so hard on the NES.
Yeah, it did.
I missed the last train because my phone was on Do Not Disturb. Oh.
Ow.
Alright, check this out. He just turns into a scorpion.
Okay.
Darth Vader turns into a scorpion for no reason.
I'm about to say, what happened to Vader? That is just one of those weirdest things I've ever seen. I was expecting a fight between Vader, not Vader than Scorpion, and good luck.
Get over here.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder, can they copyright 8-bit music? Possibly. So I guess we'll find out here in the next few days.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Oh gosh. Let's see here. Some other ones. Definitely Kirby. I love Kirby. I love Kirby games.
Yeah, I love Kirby. I just forget when I started playing Kirby. I don't think it was the NES, maybe SNES.
Fun fact: the NES, Game Boy, SNES, and N64. Actually, Happy Dino, the everything but the Game Boy were designed by other people. Like the NES and the SNES were actually done by a different department, and the N64 was a collaboration with Silicon Graphics. Yokoi really only had a hand on the Game Boy Pocket, Virtual Boy, and then later on the Wonder Swan.
Huh. Never knew that.
I believe NES and Super Nintendo was done by Akawa. Right. Who designed the NES? Amura. It was Amura, yeah. Yeah, because that was like a whole different department other than Yokoi's. Also, I may not have lasagna, but I just heated up some egg rolls fresh. Ooh, that sounds yummy.
I chose to eat Hot Pockets today instead of my lasagna. How dare you remind me?
You have chosen wisely, sir. I mean, do you remember that picture I posted the other day? I have enough ammunition to destroy you forever.
Yeah, you do, actually.
I actually didn't buy any of those lasagnas. There was just like a whole thing of lasagnas, and I just had to take the picture.
Yeah, no, you did, and that's fair. That's fair ammunition.
But yeah, I love the NES, but god dang, it could be a pain in the ass sometimes. Because the way they designed it, it's actually a bad design. Because like you push it in and then you like push it down. Over time, that will bend the pins on that version of the NES. Yes.
I didn't know that.
That's why over time it would be inconsistent with the connections.
Huh.
$1 million idea. Subscription box delivered straight to your house. Different types of lasagna. Hood or Raven. That idea sounds straight out of 2017. But interesting enough, my favorite notes on Famicom design were make the cartridge pop out, kids will love it, and make the Famicom red like my favorite scarf. Were design notes from the 80s boss. Yeah?
Yeah, that sounds about legit.
Yeah, another thing about like the Famicom and the NES were quite different. Even to the point of like the Famicom actually had an extra sound chip in there. Castlevania 3 music.
Never knew that.
All right. Here we go. So I think it might have just been the Famicom Disk System kind of thing, but all right. So listen to this. Also, this music is just great.
Yeah.
Oh, this is one where it's like different. There we go. Yeah, good music.
Yeah.
See how it sounds better?
Interesting.
Fun fact. Yeah, it was actually designed by father of the PlayStation, Ken Kutaragi. But we will get to that next week. Happy Dino.
Oh,
but
yeah,
you
sure.
are but the Dino is correct. Now I'm just vibing to the music.
Yeah, exactly.
I love video game music so much.
Yes.
But yeah, the NES always had like really, really great music.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna deny that. You can plug any of their music and your head just starts bobbing. It's just good music.
Yeah, like Mega Man was always really good. If we're talking about NES soundtracks, there's one we have to talk about.
The one that was secretly death metal?
No, that would be your mother.
Oh, ow.
Oh, this one. No worries. It just, you're like, it's the best part. Isn't this great?
Yeah.
Oh, did you know they did a remake of the DuckTales game?
No.
They did this in the late 2010s, done by WayForward. Like it's old enough that like this game can have its own, like the remake could have its own remake.
Impressive.
Look how good this is.
Very good.
God damn it! I just get it out of my head. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Oh, God damn it! God, I hate you.
Now you know how I feel.
I used to. I had a friend I used to troll all the time. That I just start randomly playing the theme. He'd be like, "God dang it, Nick! I just get out of my head." I miss those times. Those are fun.
Yep.
But yeah, there was quite a few really great Disney games. on the NES. There's the Darkwing Duck game that just used the Mega Man engine.
Darkwing Duck.
You know Darkwing Duck, right?
Yeah, I'm just surprised.
If you hadn't known, I would have literally kicked you off and banned you from
No, I
everything.
know what it is. I'm just surprised that there was a video game for it. That's all.
But look at that! How cool that looks!
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, thank you, Red.
Oh, what the hell?
I mean, you can clearly tell they're using the Mega Man engine, which I'm not complaining.
No, I'm not complaining at all.
Also, another thing, I really love late NES games because, like, look at how much they were able to push the NES.
Yeah, they were able to push it pretty far before they were like, all right, we need something bigger.
Well, no, this was like DuckTale, Darkwing Duck NES release date. This game came out in 1993. The Super Nintendo had been out for like around 2 years at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, they were making NES games pretty late into the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the NES is kind of like the PS2 in that regard, to where, because like basically what happened is after the Super Nintendo came out, the NES kind of became like the value system.
Yeah.
And they'd still be releasing games on it, kind of like how the PS2 was the value system in the late 2000s.
Yes, I remember that clearly.
And it did. Then the cycle has kind of repeated itself with the PS4, because the PS4 was kind of became the value system. Like they're still releasing PS4 games. It's starting to peter out, but like,
yeah,
Marvel Rivals got ported to the PS4. Like, holy crap!
Marvel Rivals to PS4.
Yeah, yeah.
How?
Where there is a will, there is a way.
I'm remembering the limitations of the PS4. How? Explain yourself.
This is so weird.
This is beyond strange.
Like you can tell, like the graphics have a bit of a downgrade, but oh
Yeah.
god, look at those trees! Holy crap!
Oh gosh.
What you don't hear is right now the PS4 sounds like a freaking hurricane.
Yeah.
It is holding on for dear life.
Why are you doing this to me?
Mission area is yours.
This looks like one of those Switch ports. Wait, Nick, you're forgetting about the best part of the NES. Your account gets banned or license is no longer available to the company. Guess what? You can still. All right. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Jane the Dragon, Jason, you have the stream. Talk about whatever.
Well, I mean, since you said talk about whatever, yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with you. I mean, they could steal your soul at this point. I mean, they've banned your account. They've banned you. What else is for them to grab? And I'm reading Happy Dino also. I did not know that. I did not know that came out in 93. Damn, my 11-year-old self. For not knowing these things.
Jason, I said no gay stuff.
Well, I had to talk about pets.
Okay, that is allowed. Yeah, also, you know what else was out in 93? Ninja Scroll. Cliffhanger and Schindler's List. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Jurassic Park as well. Yeah, Jurassic Park, 1993.
I honestly thought that came out in 94. Wow.
93 for Jurassic Park.
That means it's been 33 years.
Oh my god, I feel old.
My
My entire hair just went gray. The thought of it.
Well, I mean, that explains a lot. We can see it. I deserve that one. I deserve that one.
That's what you get.
Yeah. No. Just thinking about what Pence is going to do on the next stream. Made 3 hairs.
33 years because I was born in 93. Yeah, the Pence takeover is coming up. So
yeah, my hair just went gray in my beard just thinking about it.
I thought Jurassic Park was from 92. According to Google, it says 93, and we all know Google would never lie. So
no, Google would never lie.
They would yes, corporations would never lie to us whatsoever, ever.
Nope.
Thanks for reminding me that I'm old, jackass.
You know what? I'm going to ask.com to get a double check.
Oh my god. Now that is a name I haven't heard in some time.
And it's still a functioning site.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Why? I'm like at the Ask Jeeves days. Yeah, so much stuff from the early internet, like Dogpile and like their joke of the day.
Yeah.
Oh
god. No. Ask just spat out a bunch of websites that I'm not looking for.
Remember Yahoo Answers?
Yeah, I remember Yahoo Answers.
Or just Yahoo in general, honestly.
Yeah, it's still functioning. I still use their email service.
I think like one of my first emails was actually Yahoo email.
No, mine was AO3.
AO3. You almost said AO3.
I almost said AO3. Oh God, no. America Online.
Oh my god, I remember AOL in the 90s. You got mail.
You got mail, yeah. That was my first email.
Goodbye.
What that account was, could not tell you at all. All right, let me go to an actual search engine.
All right. I think I need to play the song that will get everyone of that era to be like, all meerkatting. All right.
Yeah, Jurassic Park. Yahoo search. Jurassic Park came out in 1993.
All right, but you ready for nostalgia? I remember this so well.
You know, the last time I listened to that was 2006.
Wow.
That's when I took over my grandparents' internet providers, and I said, we're going to... this is when Time Warner was a thing. So I went to Time Warner Cable.
Mm.
And I took over the pay. $70 a month back then. Nowadays, it would be $200.
You Got Mail was definitely, that was a 90s meme right there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Here's a saying everyone from 90s will know. Oh,
God.
Press a button. Press a button, Grandma. Press a button.
I'm pressing all the buttons. I didn't even know what's being said at the moment.
Copyright that sound effect. I swear if we actually do get dinged for that, I'll be like, how? Wow!
A miracle.
It's a dial tone of. Oh. If we do, I will take a screenshot of it and I'll post in the Discord if that happens.
If that happens, and then Hooded Raven, you get all the cred. I'm asking.
All right, so this is for you, Happy Dino.
I became deathly ill. I was able to summon an ambulance, my next door neighbor, my family, and my doctor.
Was she able to summon Exodia?
I used this remote control to contact Life Call, my 24-hour emergency medical response service. Watch. You just press this button and speak into the air and...
I'm having chest pain.
I'm calling paramedics and your family, Mr. Miller.
I've fallen, and I can't get out.
I'm sending help immediately, Mrs. Fletcher.
See?
I remember those commercials. Thank you. It's not that I would need those anytime soon, but thanks.
My baloney has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name.
All right, we need to be careful because we might give Jason a nostalgia.
You are so dangerously close to me going, when did I go back in time? And I just checked. Yes, AOL is still active.
I'm stuck. Help! I'm stuck on the shitter.
No.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Oh my god, those commercials.
I haven't thought about Mentos in 15, 16 years best. That's the youngest I could have been thinking about Mentos.
Oh, here's another one. Like I think some people do you don't. Here's another one that '90s kids will get.
I just had to see the picture.
Well done, Bruce Lee. But those men were flabby and weak.
Karate Kid?
Kid? Huh, I'm 35. You lack focus. My master will teach you.
Arnold, from Happy Days? Lipton Brisk Iced Tea? Where did you get that? Editing mistake. In my favor. Brisk Baby!
That's Brisk Baby. That's such a oh god. Fun fact about Where's the Beef Lady? She did a ragu commercial saying, "I found the beef," and Wendy's immediately fired her.
Oh man.
All right.
Can you hear me now? Good. Can you hear me now?
How do you build America's largest wireless network?
Can you hear me now? Good.
This is a 2000s one, but yeah.
By never being satisfied.
Can you hear me now?
Oh god, we're just watching commercials, I guess.
Yeah, this is the commercial hour that we weren't expecting to have, but thanks to you, we're in it.
It's a Friday night frenzy. The topics are more like a set of guidelines than actual rules. I literally say that at the beginning of every stream for this very reason.
George Whipple, you old sidewinder. Tex, can you help me stop those ladies from squeezing Charmin bathroom tissue? Reckon I can. Now, you women folk.
Oh, you women folk.
Charmin.
But Charmin's so soft, irresistible, has deep down squeezable softness.
It smells good, too. Please don't squeeze the Charmin. Be out of town by sundown.
This Texan holds an objection to that. If I dropped that fake American accent, you could tell. It doesn't take much. It really doesn't.
But yeah, this is another 2000s classic.
The Cavemen?
Everywhere I go.
But yeah, that's yeah. They tried to make a sitcom about it. It failed.
Oh, well, yeah, it failed horribly. I'll be back. I'm not going to be eating now, but I'm going to go grab the food they bought me.
All right.
And have that
No,
set off.
I'll wait to the nostalgia trip because there's some ones that like I want to drop, but I want to wait for you to cringe.
You want to hit me over the head with a hammer. I get it.
Always. But yeah, what are some like 90s, 80s commercials you think we should check out, guys? But let's see here. Let's see here. NES. All right. This is why I have co-hosts, because I tend to flounder a little bit when kind of thing. So, question. Okay, let me clue you into a Pennsylvania tradition. YouTube Eaton Park Christmas 3-star commercial. It's been around for decades. Christmas doesn't start until Pennsylvania, so it plays. Oh, we have a similar one here in Michigan.
All right, hit me with a nostalgia bomb. I'm back.
No, we're talking about like local traditions for like Christmas.
Oh,
I have to play a Michigan one. This is a certified hood classic right here. Hood Raven might recognize it. I don't know.
Dependability. Dietrich. Since 1893. Dietrich furs by the Dietrich family. Oh, Dietrich furs by the
This is a classic.
That's good. I just didn't know Hooded Raven had been around since 1803.
And this is another like Detroit classic right here.
These guys got some skill. Whoa, we need some man. Mr. Allen. Shut you up.
Get men's Yukon, Puma, Fila.
20 out of 2 for 50.
Women's DKNY, 3-1 Apollo Gucci.
20 out of 2 for 50.
Kids Converse, Fila, or K-Swiss.
29 or 2 for 50.
If you want to win,
That was a meme. 29, 250, 250.
That actually looked kind of entertaining. Not gonna lie.
But yeah, those are some local Michigan ones.
I can't even remember any from Corpus Christi. I can't.
All right, here's another one. This will be a nostalgia bomb for you, sir.
Parents, grandparents, and teachers have reported hooked on phonics success stories. With intensive, systematic phonics, these children learned important skills used in reading. Surprisingly, many schools do not effectively teach intensive, systematic phonics.
Do you remember Hooked on Phonics?
I do. My family used it.
Oh.
Actually.
Okay.
I mean, it actually taught, not that I really needed it, because even as a young kid, I was already reading books like Moby Dick. So I didn't particularly need it, but it was helpful.
All right, here you go. Take this one. This is when you know you're about to get some good shit.
Yeah.
Do you remember this?
Vaguely. Now I know what it. Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, this was like the Animal Planet intro. A bit of a 2000 thing. To Google the Zoo Pals commercial. My mom. I still have that on my Plex. I seriously picked it up from nostalgia.
Yeah, I believe it.
God, the History Channel was so good when it first premiered.
Indeed.
I mean, for like the first 5 years, it was basically the World War II channel, but still.
Well, yeah. The first 2 years. And then they went into ancient history and all that, and it got bigger.
Do you remember Mail Call?
No.
It was hosted by Arlie Ernie, from Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, yeah. Now I know who you're talking. Yes, now I
Check in
know.
your gut. It's time for mail call. You better brace yourselves because I'm about to get medieval on you.
Battle axes or machine guns?
This was such a cool
Which
show.
one Arlie prefers. Proving he's the coolest drill sergeant to ever wear the uniform.
Don't you ever call me cool.
Mail call. Tonight at 10 on the History.
This was such a cool show. Oh gosh.
I missed that guy.
Yeah, apparently he was like the nicest guy ever. I gotta go. Have a very happy night. You have a good one too.
Yeah,
Happy
you
Dino.
too. You too, Happy
Histories.
Dino. Glad that you were here, man. Of course. Always.
This is another one from like early History Channel that I remember loving. So yeah, the History Channel was the shit when it opened.
I agree.
Let's see here. Oh, I got a playlist of the episodes. Okay. Let's see here.
Alrighty.
So the first Mad Magazine. Let's see here. New pair of movies. Secret tapes. Secret lion costume. I'm looking for the one that is Kennedy's car. There's a very specific reason.
All right.
But yeah, it was just really cool.
Oh yeah, back in the day. Now it's just a bunch of fluff pieces.
Yeah, it's all whatever. Like I remember when the reality, because like Discovery was the first one to air, because like Discovery was a shit in the 90s as well. Discovery Channel.
Oh yeah.
Discovery was also I think it was TLC was the first one to do the reality shows. Then it was Discovery, and then History was like the last holdout. Because TLC was also like a Discovery Channel light. Because the TLC stands for the Learning Channel.
Yeah, I remember that. Back in the day, it was good. Now I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
I think the show that really changed TLC was Trading Spaces.
Yeah.
Like that was kind of what set them off. Can't remember what it was for Discovery Channel. I think it might have been American Chopper.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I used to love American Chopper. See, the thing about the show was they're always arguing, but when you realize, because the thing was, they actually did have that tension in real life, so those arguments were kind of real. Especially once you learn that, like, you know, they don't really talk as much anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, American Chopper was a beast in and of its own self.
Yeah, it was a fun show. I remember it. It got a video game. Do you remember that for like PS2?
No, I didn't even know. I'm surprised.
I mean, I'm not actually. Then you had stuff like Monster Garage, which was Jesse James's show.
Yeah, I remember that. I like Jesse James, actually. I like Jesse James more than the other one.
Do you remember like all of those reality shows in the 2000s always had like the designated hot girl? Like
yes.
I think it was Counting Cars had one. American Pickers had one. Like they all had like even Mythbusters, kind of Carrie Byron.
Well, yeah, but Carrie Byron was also really, really freaking smart, so I like
yeah, she's the perfect package, definitely. Oh gosh, people forget like so many people had crushes on Carrie Byron back in the day.
No comment.
It's okay. You can admit it, man. It's fine. Did Operation Repo have one? Probably.
Probably. I never saw that show, actually.
For what I understand, for American Pickers, Danny worked with them before. But I'm sure her being there was like, oh, well, definitely. We'd love to have her on the show. Kind of thing.
For no reason in particular.
Yeah.
None.
I was watching a video about American Pickers. I mean, it's very obvious. You watch the show for any period of time, it's so obviously fake. I think the problem is with American Pickers is as time went on, it got harder and harder to at least like maintain the illusion, kind of thing.
Yeah, when you do shows like that, the illusion only lasts for so long. That's just the bitter truth. I couldn't do that for a living. I really couldn't.
It sounds like a cool life, honestly, but yeah.
Because, I mean, I'm sorry, I can't. Sure, maybe I could con somebody out of something for a little bit. But eventually my conscience would start getting the better of me.
Yeah, because apparently they got in some controversies where like they ripped some people off really bad in some of those shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the dilemma when you're secondhand hunting. Like, let's say you're at a garage sale, and I used to love Duck Dynasty. I used to watch Alaska: The Last Frontier, with like the Kilter family.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, apparently Jewel is part of that family. Like, she's shown up in a couple episodes. You know the singer Jewel?
I know. I know what you're talking about.
But like, let's say you're at a garage sale and you see a copy of Earthbound, and they want $5 for it. You know that you can literally take it to any game store and get like $100 easy. Oh, Nemo's back.
Hey, Nemo.
How you doing, buddy? NES went out the window some time ago. We're just talking nostalgia right now.
Well, yeah, because that's what the NES is at this point.
Wait, wasn't there 3 earlier? You mean like viewers?
Probably. YouTube has a trick of showing less viewers, and Happy Dino did just leave because he has things to do.
Yeah,
So, I mean, he's not here. But, I mean, life is life. I'm not going to fault them.
Life is pain. Life is unfair.
I am grabbing your own hammer, and I'm hitting you in the head.
No! You can't have my hammer. It's my hammer. You can't have it. Boom, 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 boom.
Ow, 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 ow.
And one for good measure.
Ow.
That'll teach you to try and tug at my hammer. I am wording it very deliberately.
I know.
It will teach you to try to pull off my hammer from me.
One would hope.
Just ended a phone call. How'd it go, Nemo? How'd it go?
Well, he's a millionaire now, so one would hope it's good.
I mean, if I had $1 million, I'd be rich. Jason?
If I had $1 million, I don't know how long it would actually last me.
I mean, if I had $1 million, I wouldn't have to eat Kraft dinner, but I would because it's very yummy. Honestly, were there any Final Fantasy games on the NES? Yes. That's where they premiered. I believe it was Final Fantasy 1 and 2 were on the NES. Actually, the first 3, actually.
Yeah, the first 3 were on the NES.
But only the first one came to America. And that's why we have, like, the weird shenanigans on the Super Nintendo where Final Fantasy 4 came over Final Fantasy 2, and Final Fantasy 6 came over as Final Fantasy 3.
Yeah.
Phone call was productive and wonderful. Well, that is awesome.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, yeah, it's really weird. The fun fact is the reason that the game is called Final Fantasy is the, Square Enix, at the time just Squaresoft, thought that was going to be their last game ever.
I believe that might be a bit of a wives' tale nowadays. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's what I was told. Now,
I was told it as well. Trust me, I grew up with that lore as well, my friend. So
yeah. I mean, that's what I was told.
I don't know if it's a lie. I don't know if it's a truth. So I'm just gonna
you're doing
putting an asterisk.
Yeah, you're putting an asterisk there because it needs to be there. Yes.
Yeah.
But that's the story I was told.
Mm-hmm.
How true it is, I don't know. Do I care? Probably not.
Yeah, the thing about Dragon Quest is it is the first JRPG. Without Dragon Quest, there wouldn't be any other, like, it is a progenitor of the Japanese RPG.
It is indeed. It is indeed.
See, a lot of people don't realize, well, most of us, because we're kind of plugged in, but, like, there's Japanese RPGs, there's Western RPGs, there's CRPGs, computer RPGs. And that's before you get to even, like, the subgenres like action RPG, strategy RPG, like there's MMO RPG, like there's a lot of different like branches, subgenres. But yeah, Dragon Quest was the first JRPG, and like that started that whole genre. Like Final Fantasy literally would not exist without Dragon Quest.
Yep.
Yeah, like for example, like there's this whole like tale of they released Dragon Quest on like Sunday because they're actually forbidden from releasing any other day because it's like a national panic or something.
Oh, gosh.
I've heard that. I think that's not true, but I'm not certain.
Yeah, no, I haven't even heard that one, but honestly, given the era that it came out in, if it turns out to be true, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Because the thing about Dragon Quest is it's definitely gotten more popular here in the West, but it is insanely popular in Japan.
I believe it.
Like for example, middle schoolers and high school kids, when they're, how like we learn like hot cross buns or like we'll learn like all these other little tunes. Some of the tunes that they learn is like Dragon Quest and whatnot.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Never knew that. Now I do. Neat.
Yeah, imagine it's like you go to your kid's 6-year-old recital and they're just playing Dragon Quest.
I would be like feeling very, very old in that particular moment.
Will you ever do a stream on Final Fantasy versus Dragon Quest? Possibly if there's enough interest in it.
Yeah.
Like I know the things that like really like Pokemon is really popular on this channel. Zelda is as well. Spider-Man, whenever I do something Spider-Man is really popular. I've done Dragon Quest a few times. It's done like okay. Yeah, we could do a Friday Night Frenzy on Final Fantasy versus Dragon Quest. I probably want to call in somebody else, but yeah.
Yeah.
Take my advice. If you do a bottle of butterbeer stuff based off Harry Potter, it's like vanilla extract. Don't take a sip of it. I feel like I just drink straight apple cider vinegar or something. Well, that is random, but not unappreciated.
Yeah.
Also, I'm making a butterbeer cream cheese Oreo pie.
Nice. I actually had, when I went to Orlando a couple of years back now, we went to Warner Brothers, obviously, because screw you, Disney. And I tried butterbeer. It was incredibly sweet. That's all I remember about it.
You know, hearing that, I remember like Jello used to have their no bake pies, like no bake cheesecakes. God, I remember them being so good. I want one now.
I never had one of those, and I never heard about them at all.
No bake cheesecake.
You're gonna have to enlighten me on this. Oh, wise.
They still sell them. Oh, they still sell Jello no bake home style cheesecake. Oh.
Enlighten me. Oh,
Yeah. Screw you, Disney. Oh, did you know that Harry Potter almost came to Disney?
Almost.
That J.K. Rowling was actually negotiating with Disney to put Harry Potter in their theme parks, but it wasn't going the way she wanted. Then she cut a deal with Universal. Another fun fact: the thing that made her decide to go with Universal is she talked to Dr. Seuss's widow, and she told her how well they handled Dr. Seuss in Universal, and that was what made her decide to go with Universal.
Yeah. Which, in the end, was the wisest choice she ever made.
Wisest choice Universal ever made, because like that land single-handedly brought Universal to like Universal is at a point where they are as good as Disney, and some would argue better than Disney at this point.
I will second that opinion because I've actually been there.
Exactly what I'm making a no-bake Oreo pie with butterbeer. Oh.
Nice.
Like, have you seen their Epic Universe park?
I've seen it. Actually, when we were there at Universal, one of the last places we went to was the area that showed what would be the layout of the place. I still want to go there.
Yeah, like I've seen videos of people interacting with like the characters, and it's so cool.
You know when you go to the horror location, you can get infected with vampirism?
Oh, really?
Yep. And you literally get a card, or so I'm told. You go to a place and they do a vampire overtake of you.
All right. Well, let me just show this. Okay. Yeah, the back. What? Like, look at that! How cool is that?
That's good. Yeah, that looks about right.
How cool is that?
That is good. And here's the thing. I want to go to their horror thing because they're bringing back all the classic horror.
Oh yeah, the Halloween Horror Nights.
They're bringing back all their old Hollywood movies back into the fold.
Oh, what's going on? Wait.
No!
How cool is
Calling
this?
my sister?
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
This is the worst thing that's happened in my today.
I love how passionate these actors are.
I'll help you with a
Yes.
nice little easy thing.
This is what Disney used to be. I'm not gonna lie. But now I wouldn't want to go to Disney even if you paid.
Rough, but sure, yours works too.
See, the problem with Disney is, they're still like the character actors are very passionate. The thing is, people can get really creepy and parasocial. Like there was this one Dark Queen that was getting really popular on social media, and she got so popular Disney actually fired her.
What? You know what you should have done, Disney? Kept her on and put her forward. That would get you a lot more money than doing what you just did. Or am I wrong?
Yeah. Yeah, Evil Queen. It was this one. Like, look how good she is at her role.
Release yourself, child.
Dude, that is so good. I actually felt like Evil had just walked up and scared you. Wow.
She handled it like a champ, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's one of those. Okay, this is creepy, but fine.
Oh, if we're doing there's this other this video. I gotta show you this video. She tries to do it again. Come on.
Really?
She touched his chest. Like, I'm sorry. If it's wrong to touch the female characters without permission, that also applies to the guys.
That applies to
100%.
Yes, 100%.
But also he's doing it in character too, so like he's kind of breaking character a little bit, but because he's gassed on, it kind of works.
It kind of works.
Oh, have you seen the Megatron interactions at Universal?
No.
I guess we're at this part of the stream.
We're at the part of the stream as who cares?
Pretty much, yeah, we're just talking about whatever.
Why don't you just wear shorts? Look at your pants. Why don't you just wear shorts? What are you doing to yourself and this pair of pants? Why don't you just wear shorts?
I've seen the ceiling on the left before. I've seen you, Marshall. You know who you are, Mathers?
This actor is spot on.
My name is Megatron.
Again, why all the questions? Because I'm better than an Autobot. I'm a Decepticon.
That actor knows his role. Wow.
Oh, I love this one.
The girl. I will not tolerate failure.
A kid brings Optimus Prime's head to Megatron.
Ah, excellent! You brought me the head of Optimus Prime! You are a true Decepticon! And there's not a Decepticon on your hat!
Oh,
excellent! And I interrupted you. How rude. What was it you were going to say? I love it, soldier. Tell me, what is your name? Evan. From this day forward, you are no longer just Evan. You are Lieutenant Evan of the Decepticons.
Nice.
You can tell this guy enjoys his job.
He does. Oh my god, this is so freaking perfect. And this little girl probably felt scared at first and is probably now laughing. That is good. Oh.
Okay, I'm just like playing funny.
Stand here.
Whatever.
If you would not turn to the dark side, yes? Perhaps she will. I don't think so. Activate. What's that? You will?
Oh, and she kneels!
Oh, that is so perfect.
So you don't want to fight Darth Vader? You want to join Darth Vader?
This is just
Let me show you where the
so
Sith
strange.
Academy is. It's right down this way.
I will say, I don't like, come on, you had this perfect moment, and you just rush her off stage as quickly as possible. Come on, guys, come on.
That's Disney for you.
Excellent.
Like, oh, that ticked me off.
Yeah, it would make me mad too.
It's like you had that perfect moment, you know, like just like knight her as a Sith, like instead of fighting her, have Darth Vader knight her as an honorary apprentice, and then have her go. Like, come on, guys, come on. You're actors. You are literally trained to improvise like this. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it makes me mad.
It does. See, at Universal, she would have been.
I mean, literally, you saw the guy bring Optimus Prime's head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Grinch is great too. I think some of these people like being some of the more evil actors because they can be a little more snarky.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't surprise me. Heavens forbid they let somebody play Voldemort. I'm just saying.
But yeah, the Grinch actor. I've seen videos. The Grinch actor's really cool.
Come on in. Please stay. You were like the third person today to come see me in a bathrobe. Come on.
A bathrobe. It's a Harry Potter robe.
I loved it.
Hi. Ooh, hold on. What? See, I got you. See, I noticed. I see what you did there. Excuse me, you're blocking me. Let's go.
Okay.
See, why'd you let it go? What's wrong? I thought you told me not to do it.
I love this guy.
Let's go. Come on, move it. I got things to do.
Hi, how are you?
You know what? My day went well. You know, I woke up this morning, stared into the abyss, and then I realized
What
I
is
was on
this?
breakfast. So I told Max to go downstairs and get me some breakfast. And guess what he's gonna do? Guess.
You guys get you breakfast?
No! He decided to heat it up, my can of Who Hash, okay? And I told him to get me
This
a
guy
slice
is
of
so
dessert.
good at
And
his
guess what
job.
He ate it. So then by the time he got up to me, there was nothing on the plate. So I told Max, go down to Whoville and get me another can, okay? So then, guess what? He goes to the supermarket and gets me another can of Who Hash. But guess who's trying to get the last can? The short Who, okay? So then here I am.
Can you explain this photo?
Okay, first of all, that's for Martha's eyes only. I don't know how you got it.
Did you see the picture? Did you see the picture?
No, hang on. No, you're gonna have to back it up. I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying that.
Okay.
I got to see that picture.
Okay. Yeah, look at the picture on the cell phone. It makes it even better.
The short Who, okay? So then here I am.
Can you explain this photo?
I love how he just looks at it and he instantly, yeah.
Okay, first of all, that's for Martha's eyes only. I don't know how you got it. So make sure that you delete that. Don't share it with your friends because that's personal.
Is this you? This you? Is that...
Maybe not. This should be kept a secret.
Okay.
Like the level of improvising to get that, kind of thing.
Because it's not that actor. It's not. But.
Well, he literally gets shown a photo. He has like 0.5 seconds to decide how he wants to handle it. and he just shows us like the perfect way to handle it. I love it.
That is perfection.
Yeah.
That shows you he took his acting classes or wherever he learned to do this seriously.
Yes, it's obviously based off the Jim Carrey version. He's got that like Jim Carrey. Like, it's not quite like the Jim Carrey accent, but it's very, very close.
Yeah. He picked his Grinch that he wanted to imitate, and he did it.
Well, it's the makeup and everything. It's very clear the Jim Carrey version, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Oh. I really love. I'm actually a big fan of the Grinch because like the original animated version was a childhood classic of mine, and the Jim Carrey version I really enjoy. Hate, love. My favorite fact is Jim Carrey apparently had like such big claustrophobia in the makeup that they had to bring in a former CIA person to teach him anti-torture techniques.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're claustrophobic and they're putting you in a suit that you feel claustrophobia sinking in.
Oh, another fun fact is, so when he auditioned for the Grinch, he was still doing Man on the Moon. And if you don't know that story, Jim went very deep into Andy Kaufman. Okay.
Okay.
There's actually a documentary, things like My Friend Jim or something, that details all that. So in order to do it, he had to do Andy Kaufman doing an impression of Jim Carrey doing the Grinch.
Wow, that's how deep he got in the character.
Yeah.
Impressive. That tells you two things. One, he's a good actor, and two, he does his research.
I've always said Jim Carrey is a lot better actor than people give him credit for. Like also the same thing with Robin Williams. Robin Williams was a great dramatic actor. Because you know how like comedians will sometimes do dramatic roles and be like, I got range. This might be controversial. I actually think Jim Carrey was a better dramatic actor than Robin Williams. By the way, Robin Williams is still a great dramatic actor.
I believe it.
Have you seen some of his dramatic films? Like, have you seen him in Good Will Hunting?
Yeah, I've seen Good Will Hunting.
Your move, Chief. So, no, I was quote. I love Good Will. I love that movie.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've only seen it once. I haven't seen it multiple times, but I've only seen it once, and I liked it. Because you could feel that character. And that's impressive. God, what other ones have I seen him in that's dramatic? Nope, that's the only one.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't seen any of Jim Carrey's, although I've wanted to. I haven't seen a single one.
One that I really recommend is called The Majestic.
Right?
That's with Jim Carrey. That's a really good one. Have you seen The Truman Show?
Bits.
That's a really good movie. You need to watch The Truman Show.
I never fell into it back in the day, but that's because I was still trying to be an edgelord back then.
Yes, I just dropped the trailer for Majestic in the water cooler on the Discord. Some other ones I recommend: Eternal Sunshine on the Spotless Mind. That's a really good one. Truman Show, The Majestic. Oh gosh, there's a lot of them he's really good in. Top 3 actors in this household that we usually watch are Jim Carrey, Johnny Depp, and Brendan Fraser. I love Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that reminds me. So, actually, I'm just not going to say anything. I'm just actually not going to say anything. I'm just going to show the video.
Really?
We are so getting copyright struck.
Oh, probably.
Everybody drop your weapons and put your hands up.
So Johnny Depp dressed as Jack Sparrow and he's on the ride. Imagine you're riding and you all of a sudden you see Johnny Depp.
Dude, I would be overjoyed.
I've been expecting you for hours. Oh my
god. How cool would that be?
I would be jumping up and down for you.
Look at him. Look at his face.
Who wants rum? So do I. Bring it.
Oh, look at this
naughty.
This just shows how good of a person he really
That's part
is.
of the ride. It's supposed to be an animatronic Johnny Depp. They took the animatronic out.
Yeah.
For that event. Oh, nice.
I want you all to know that today is the day that you almost captured Captain Jack Sparrow.
See, Captain Jack is like the one role where being drunk while playing it could be considered method acting.
I'd say it's real life acting.
Well, it's whatever.
No. That's me being my stupid self.
But yeah, I love
Yeah,
that.
it is method acting for sure. Oh man,
We've gone into some overtime here, but that was yeah.
Just
So
a
we're
touch.
so we're about on the 2.5 hour mark. So we're going to start wrapping up here. I think that's fair. Tomorrow we are going to be starting KOTOR 2. That'll be really fun. So join me, Rose, and Jason. On Sunday, we are going to be playing some more Pokemon Fire Red. That'll be fun between me and Jason. Tuesday will be the Pence Takeover. Oh gosh, I wonder what flavor of chloroform he's got for me this time.
Coconut. And I blame Pence. I just dropped the little coaster that my drink sits on. Found it.
Well, you've been coasting through this entire stream, so it's about fair.
Yeah.
Sorry, joke.
Well, I'm from the coast. This makes sense.
Okay.
The Gulf Coast.
Yeah. And then Friday we'll be doing the Super Nintendo. Thank you everyone who came out to both the Comics Watch and the April Fool's Day stream. I talked to John. We might be doing another Comics Watch here in 2 weeks. Not this next week, but the week after that. And we'll probably do the Superman episode that I teased in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, keep an eye on the social medias. Screecher is getting ready to come back for y'all. So I've been preparing with feeling. So I want to thank Hooded Raven. Want to thank Nemo. Want to thank Black Reaper Kai. Want to say fuck you to Pence. Fuck you and the gate horse you walked in on. Let's see here.
No, that was my
hand. You don't have two coasters, otherwise you could be coast to coast.
Oh, good.
Space Ghost is currently borrowing those. He's currently borrowing those.
Yeah, he's got them. Much to my brain.
Yeah, so they kind of disappeared, like this magician. He waved his fingers. He called himself the Wizard of the Coasters.
Oh God. That would explain why my coaster is now a Nat 1.
It would also explain why they're trying to charge you $15 just to look at the coaster.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Let's wrap up here. So thank you everyone. We will see you tomorrow. This has been Nick from the Phoenix Press. And remember, I can only show you the door.